There are a lot of good games these days. In fact, I would argue that the quality of games as a whole has risen substantially over the past few years. I believe that the games industry has largely cracked the code for what makes a good game. This is generally good for gamers, but I think there is one side effect that I'm not so sure is a good thing. If you play enough games like me, sometimes a lot of these games can start to feel kind of samey, or like different coats of paint over the same underlying gameplay loop. I mean, why try to reinvent the wheel when following the formula will probably get you an 80 or above on Metacritic? Don't get me wrong, more of something that is good isn't necessarily bad, but I think this is exactly why we have to celebrate the games that buck this trend, try something different, and execute with the new reinvention of what games in their genre can be like. In this video, I want to talk about a game that blew me away with its ingenuity, captivated me with its gameplay, and surprised me at every turn with its deep, immersive world and story. This is Blueprints. If you've never played Blueprints, it's a hard game to describe because it doesn't neatly fit into one box. But that's also precisely why it feels so refreshing and engrossing to play. It's a first-person puzzle exploration game that is built around a central roguelike gameplay loop. The premise is more straightforward, but just as enthralling. You play as Simon P. Jones, a young boy who inherits the mysterious 45-room Mount Holly estate from his great-uncle Herbert S. Sinclair. But the inheritance is conditional on you, Simon, finding the secret 46th room of the estate. But the catch is that the mansion's floor plan changes every day, and as the player, you build out the floor plan every day as you explore the mansion, finding items and uncovering secrets along the way. Mechanically, the way this works is that every time you open a door, you're presented with one of three options for a room to draft. Each room has its set of perks and sometimes consequences, and it's up to you, the player, to strategically plan out which rooms to select when and where along the floor plan in order to optimize the layout for that day. Each day starts with a set amount of steps, which are spent every time the player enters a room. And once the steps run out, the day ends. This roguelike gameplay loop is easy to understand, but as you get going, you quickly learn how much depth it has to its strategy and build variety. As you play the game, you begin to learn about different synergies between different rooms, different strategies for where to place particular types of rooms in your floor plan, and rooms you probably avoided when you first start playing may become some of your most drafted rooms later on. But the reason this game is so brilliant extends beyond just the simple objective of drafting rooms to reach the 46th room. The secret sauce to this game is, well, it's secrets. I'm talking about secret mechanics, secret rooms, secret puzzles, secret lore, you name it. And when I say this game is brimming with secrets, I mean it. There were secrets hiding in plain sight in this game that I didn't even know were there until I was past the 50-hour mark of gameplay. And there are even more secrets that I'm sure I haven't even discovered yet. This could easily be overwhelming in another type of puzzle or exploration game. But what makes it work so well here is how it's designed in tandem with the roguelike drafting elements of the game. You see, because of the random nature of room drafting, there are some secrets you won't discover until well into your playthrough. But simultaneously, this means that at every run, even if it doesn't result in reaching the 46th room, we'll also likely uncover a new clue towards solving a puzzle or secret in the game. That's what makes this game brilliant. There's this compelling, overarching objective to find the 46th room, combined with a well-balanced and addictive roguelike gameplay loop that is also chock full of secrets and puzzles to discover along the way. But what if I told you that this was just the beginning? What if I told you that the rabbit hole goes deeper and that this was just scratching the surface? That's exactly what happens in Blueprints, and what makes this game, in my opinion, an absolutely unmissable gaming experience. You see, after you find the 46th room, it's safe to say that the journey has just begun, and the game opens up even more than you can imagine. There's more to the story and world than the original premise, and there are even more rooms, secrets, and surprises that I wouldn't dare spoil here, other than to comment on how much I love that some of the best rewards and discoveries in this game are hidden away well beyond the credits of the game. If you haven't pieced it together yet, I'll give you a hint. You should play this game. There's nothing quite like it, and it's easily one of the best games of the year, if not this entire gaming generation. Hi, if you made it this far, I truly appreciate it. I've been playing games for a long time, and I love talking about them, so I decided to make this channel to share my thoughts and perspective on different games that I've been playing. If you like this type of content, please consider giving this video a like to help support me and the channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.